So as you can see, not a big fan with this whole self-regulation process. And just to kind of sum up the ways I think there are problems with this whole thing. As I mentioned, it's a voluntary system, which means not all companies even have to comply. They can stop participating at any time they feel like it. The language is very vague, completely unenforceable. There's no accountability, right? There's no one really minding the store. Undemocratic and completely biased, and very much distracts from policymaking. So in, I think, what may be 2 more minutes that I have, I want to, we've heard, of course, a lot of bad news. I want to talk a little bit about what is the alternative to voluntary regulations. Well, actual policymaking, actual democratic grassroots action, like the kind that goes on with CCFC. And just to give you an example of the kind of things we work on at Marin Institute, we've been engaged in a campaign to get alcohol ads off of public transit. And this is a relatively easy thing to do. Not apparently in Boston, unfortunately, where you still have alcohol ads here, and in New York City, but we were able to get them off public transit in the San Francisco Bay Area, and we very much want to work with people in other cities. Boston and New York happen to be the outliers when it comes to major cities in the country. Madison is also a problem. But it's Amy Hoburn in the audience today. Well, Amy Hoburn is someone who's been leading the charge in Boston to work on this issue, and so you can get in touch with me for more on that. And then another campaign that we've been involved in is this new product called alcoholic energy drinks, combining caffeine with alcohol. Sounds like a crazy idea. It really is. And so we put out a report last summer, and we've been getting incredible responses. The attorneys general all over the country are very engaged in this issue, and we had a victory in California where we got the taxes raised. And price is a really important marketing strategy. So the way the alcohol industry keeps these products cheap, of course, is with low taxes. And so we were able to get the tax classification changed, and that's something we can do in other parts of the country as well. So the point is to think about joining up like Marin Institute, other people who are really working on actual policy change. And this is just in conclusion, do not believe industry spin when they talk about self-regulation working. It doesn't work. And we don't allow self-regulation with individuals, with criminal law, right? We don't say, why don't you guys just figure out how to monitor yourselves when it comes to murder and assault and rape, Because really you can just form a little committee and then decide. No, we have laws to enforce individual behavior, so we should have laws for corporations. And of course policy action is needed. We have local options. We can work on local types of ad restrictions. And of course, at the federal level, we still have to work. And yes, Susan, I know our government's broken, but we can't give up. And we do have to work with lawyers. And I'm going to put a plug in for my colleague's workshop later this morning. Please do team up with lawyers and work with us, because we can help you and network with folks to get inspiration. And a quick shameless plug, if you want to learn more about the food industry and their shenanigans, it's all in my book. And then, finally, no other books talk about it, just mine. But I do encourage you, seriously, to get in touch with the Marin Institute, sign up on our mailing list. We have action alerts almost weekly now, and we really do want to form partnerships with people all over the country to work on enforceable legal policies to help fix this problem. And thank you very much. I'm happy to take your questions.
That's great.